Hey everybody, this is Coaster Crazy 10 and I'm here with a very special pickups video episode. Today I went to a game store called L1 Games. It's owned by a guy named Chet and he has a YouTube channel and it's L1 Games. I'll leave a link to his channel below. You guys should really check him out. He has some really cool videos. He's chronicled since 2007 the growth of his store, and he's moved several times and he's chronicled that. And so he's based in Columbus, and I'm a little north of Cincinnati, so I figured today I would drive up and meet up with him and see what his store is all about. And I had a really good time. I stayed there and talked with him for like 5 hours. We just talked forever about all kinds of cool stuff, video game stuff. And I actually picked up quite a few things. I really enjoyed the game store. He said that his stock is kind of wiped out after the holidays, which I can imagine. But he does have a very good selection. So if any of you are in the Cleveland area of Ohio, not Cleveland, Columbus area of Ohio, and you're looking for a retro game store, go check him out. He has information to his store on his channel. So let's get to the pickups. I picked up a pretty good amount of stuff, actually. I have 9 games here. I have 2 Xbox games, and these aren't anything super special. They're just kind of essentials that I really needed to pick up that I really hadn't. And for $3 I got Amped, the first one. This is complete. Very good condition. The manual's a little beat up, but other than that it's in very nice condition. And it's not even really beat up, it's just kind of used. There's some stickers over it, but I can pull those off. And he resurfaces his discs if necessary, so I'm sure this is fine. Yeah, it's good. He has a really nice resurfacer. So there's Amped, and to go along with that, I picked up Amped 2. Again, it's nice and complete. There is writing on the disc. I may be able to get that off at some point. It's not a big deal, though, because this isn't a highly collectible game or anything, so it's just kind of... it's a nice addition, and I will try to play these because I've heard they're good. And yeah, disc is good as well. So, Amp 2. I picked up 3 PS2 games. Don't worry, it gets retro in a little bit. So, wow, this is interesting. For $3, I picked up Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. I know this isn't anything special. I mean, it's kind of just the same idea as a Tony Hawk game. But I remember I got this as a joint present with my friend for one of my best friends in grade school. And we got it for him for the GameCube, and we just had a blast playing this. And I really enjoyed this game. It was a lot of fun. I'm hoping it lives up. It's a blue disc. Disc looks good, and overall, pretty dang good condition. So that's nice. $3. Next, I picked up Stuntman for the PlayStation 2 for $4. This game came out, I believe it was near launch, and it was something that I really wanted to pick up, but I never really got around to it, and I never saw it, and I just saw it for $4, and I was like, you know what, I really got to have this game. So that's nice and complete as well. All of his games are in very good condition. Disc looks good. I don't think it had to be even resurfaced. There's very few scratches there. Stuntman, $4. And in my last video, I believe it was in my last video, one of my previous videos, I talked about the Gran Turismo series and how I only needed Gran Turismo 4 to complete the main series. I'm missing Prologue and Mobile and all that stuff, but I did pick up Gran Turismo 4, and it was $5. I think this is cheaper than you get it at GameStop, and I think $5 is a pretty good price for this game. I am not at all upset about that. It actually has the original GameStop receipt in there. It has the registration card. I mean, this thing is as complete as it gets. Very nice condition on everything. The disc is a tiny bit scratched, but I think it'll play. It should play. So, oh, here you go. I don't know if I showed you. There you go, nice and complete. Cool beans, $5. This is where stuff gets a little bit more interesting. Chet had Saturn games at his store, and he didn't have a lot. Apparently someone bought out a lot of them, but there were 3 games there that I picked up that I was pretty excited about. One of them more so than the other 2, but I'll get to that in a minute. First game I picked up here is Siberia for $7 for the Sega Saturn. It is kind of like I thought it was a spaceship shooter at first, but basically it's just kind of like an action game. It's a Siberia, combines awesome graphics, stunning sound, and incredible gameplay to create one of the most impressive games of the year. I've heard of this before, so I figured I'd pick it up. It looks really cool, and it doesn't look kind of a half-baked. And this is complete, obviously, because it has the manual there, in pretty nice condition actually. The case still has its hinges. The manual shows that the game was stored improperly and it's hanging down a little bit, but it's alright. You can't really tell. Disc is pretty nice. I've checked all these discs before, but it's just nice to see them again. So there's Siberia. Next game here is one I've had on my want list for ever since I got a Saturn. One of the games that I've been really looking for, and I was very happy to find it here. It's in pretty good condition. The case is a little bit scratched, but they all kind of are. It's still on its hinges, and that is Bug for the Sega Saturn, and I paid $15 for this. I paid a little bit more. You know me, I don't like paying lots of money for games, but this kind of game you're not going to be able to get for a bargain price. It just doesn't happen. So this is complete as well. I don't think I actually checked this disc. Pretty nice. That's very good. So Bug for the Saturn. And this last game here, I am extremely excited about. Extremely excited about. I have been wanting this game very, very much. And just over the past year, it has gotten a lot more difficult to find, and the price is really jacked up. And Chet had it for a very competitive price. It's about what I'd pay on eBay before shipping. So I figured I've got it. I've got a warranty on it if it doesn't work. And I like to support the indie retro store as much as I can, because it is difficult for them to stay afloat without our support. Actually, it's near impossible. So there is a crack in the case, but I will swap it out with a front for a different case, and that is a stall for the Sega Saturn. This is the most I've spent on a Sega Saturn game. This is the most I've spent on a game that is not new in recent memory. Maybe, I don't know, ever, but this game is well worth the $25. It is an incredibly beautiful platformer. Shows off what the Saturn really can do with the 2D. It's just a 2D powerhouse, and it's hard to really see that unless you can see games like this. And I may do a gameplay video of it, because there are some on YouTube, but it really deserves more recognition than it gets, and it's already getting rare. And you guys, if you have a Sega Saturn and you're a fan of 2D platformers, you really should pick this up while you still can, because as I was talking with Chet, these games are getting so hard to find in good condition with cases still on their hinges, and it's really getting tough to find these. Nice and complete. Ironically, there's a Bug advertisement in here, which I also picked up, and the disc is good. Yeah, immaculate. Very nice disc. So, Astall. And we got to talking, and then Chet kind of realized how far of a drive I actually made, and he threw in a freebie for me. This is very nice of him, and Chet, you really didn't have to do this, but I do appreciate it a lot. He has a lot of these in his store. He gets them through a wholesaler, some or other, a contact that he has, and so he has a lot of them, but this is still really cool. It is F-Zero for the Super Nintendo, but it is sealed. It's still got the vertical seam in the back, and it's the millionth seller, but, a free sealed Super Nintendo game is cool no matter what the game is, or no matter how common the sealed game is. I mean, that is awesome. I do have this cartridge only, and I will not be parting with it, because I'll be playing that instead of this, and I'm going to keep this sealed. So thank you so much, Chet, for this. This was really unexpected and not necessary at all, but I really do appreciate it. So there's my pickups for today. I did spend quite a bit of money on these pickups, but I felt like I made the trip all the way up to Columbus, so I wanted to make it worthwhile. Again, I'm going to leave a link to his channel below. You guys really should check him out. He's got a great channel. He's got a lot of great videos everywhere, from video responses about racism in video games to like setups for his shop, and what he does when orders come in, and all kinds of stuff. It's a great channel. I think he's got a partnership or something set up with YouTube right now, so he's putting out good videos. And he also just got a shout out from the station too. If any of you guys are familiar with the station, It's a big high-profile YouTube partner, and he got a big shout out, and he just got like 700 subs or something ridiculous in the matter of days. They really liked his stuff, and I really do too. I've watched most of his videos already. So you guys really owe it to yourselves to go check that out. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks again, Chet, for being very awesome while I was there. Thanks for all the great games and the good use of my time. I really didn't have anything else to do, so I appreciate you letting me hang out at your store. So I do plan on going up there again, probably over spring break or something, and I might spring for a little more stuff. We'll see. He's got a lot of really rare stuff, and hopefully his stock kind of builds back up by then. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, checking this out. Thanks again for your subscriptions and ratings and comments and all that stuff. I love reading comments, and I'm trying to get to around to replying to all comments at this point. At least if there's reason to reply. If it just says cool vid or something, it's not really worth replying, but I will try to reply to everyone's comments. So yeah, I have another video planned for the next couple days. From there on, I'm not entirely sure how things are going to go down, but I will try to get something planned for you guys. And until then, happy gaming, you guys.